5 years ago, I was diagnosed with Parkinson's. And for those of you who aren't real familiar with what happens when somebody has Parkinson's, it's a little different for everybody. But for me, I had no energy. I was depressed. I couldn't move very fast. I was to the point where I was almost shuffling. I was using a cane to get around and hiking poles. Terrible brain fog. I would also, my face, I couldn't smile anymore. It took my smile away. When I walked, I couldn't even move my arms. And,
take your time. That's okay. I know it's very emotional.
My friends, well, just thinking back on how horrible it was, my friends would say, they'd be talking to me and I would just fade out. I would just go someplace else. And I didn't know what was wrong with me until I was diagnosed. And it wasn't good news for the diagnosis, but on the other hand, at least I knew what I had and I could address it. So I immediately did get on medication. I found an exercise class for Parkinson's, specific exercises, which both of that really helped me a lot. But 2.5 years ago, my neighbor and friend, Sandy Pagnos, brought over the X39 patch and had me try it. And I was totally open. I had no idea what it would do for me. But after a couple of weeks, I was noticing my energy was picking up. And then that was getting a little bit better all the time. And then I noticed my brain fog had gone. And I will tell you, I was at a point before I was diagnosed of, I was suicidal. I did not want to go on. I could not live like this. This was an absolute miracle, this patch that came my way. So little by little, things started changing. And, I walk straight. I am thinking much clearer. My anxiety, I had anxiety, that's gone. I'm sleeping better. I made a list of stuff. I was shuffling and I'm not anymore. I think I'd mentioned that. My body felt like it was made out of lead. I couldn't move it. No matter how hard I'd try, I couldn't move my body and I couldn't move my limbs. It was absolutely horrible. And even my exercises, part of that is jumping up and down. I couldn't jump. If I jumped once, I'd have to sit down and catch my breath. It was so horrible. And now I can do that whole jumping for the whole duration, which is about 30 seconds, but that's a lot of jumping. And I don't even have to sit down. I mean, my energy is back. My mojo is back. I noticed too, before my eyes were like dead. There was nothing. They were just dead. And now the life has come back in my eyes. So my friends who hadn't seen me for a couple of years and saw me lately, they can't believe the difference in me. I was told that if I stayed the same, consider that doing better. Well, I have to tell you, I am doing a lot better, and I'm not staying the same. I am so much better than I was. I'm not using any cane or any walking poles anymore. I am reversing the symptoms of Parkinson's. And I want to just say to anybody that has Parkinson's, you can get better. You can, The important thing is being consistent with these patches and staying hydrated. Those are the keys. And I just can't imagine somebody not getting better after a period of time. So, the X39 just took me a whole nother level. And at this point, I'm using all the patches. So after 2 years, I was trying to think, so what's changed in the last 2 years? I just feel like I'm getting stronger and better every day. I've also noticed I lost weight. I wasn't even expecting that. I wanted to lose it, but I lost like 16 pounds and it just melted off of me. I wasn't even trying to lose weight. I'm like the same weight now I was when I was in my 20s. So that was pretty amazing. So I feel like my life, I'm just more balanced, more grounded, happier, no anxiety, great sleep. Anyway, it's just turned my world around. So I wanted to be on today because I know people with Parkinson's, sometimes they're very shy. I know what that feels like. It's hard for them to reach out, but I wanted to reach out to everyone specifically that has Parkinson's, or you know of somebody that has Parkinson's, that this is an insidious disease, and to know that there's actually a way you could get better.